With over 50 years of stories across time and space, there is no doubt that this legendary BBC sci-fi TV show has produced some of the best monsters and villains of the genre. While the Doctor and companions are the heart and soul of Doctor Who, it is the antagonists of our favorite Time Lord that can really dominate the screen and the imaginations of the viewers. Of course, all great sci-fi can expertly hold up a mirror and speak to us in the real world. The rogues gallery of aliens in this show is no exception. So here is Temptation Explained, using Doctor Who villains. The Siren. Diving into the subject of temptation, we start with the Siren from The Curse of the Black Spot. Looking back at the episode, we can see that this entity presents itself as something beautiful, something desirable. Much like their mythical namesake, the Siren lures in their target. The victims can't resist the attraction. Same way with sin. We can give in to temptation because sin seems so appealing sometimes, doesn't it? That strong, overpowering feeling to just give in. You could just ignore or politely object to a post on social media. But oh, doesn't the urge to angrily accuse them of being idiots and attacking them sound like such a good plan? Yeah, no, sorry. Sources of temptation. In a general sense, traditional Christian thought says temptation comes in three forms: the flesh, the world, and the devil. The flesh refers to our own naturally sinful human nature because of the stain of original sin. Reviewing the story of Genesis and the fall, we saw some similarities to the story of the Ood, believe it or not, and specifically from the episode Planet of the Ood. The Ood lived peacefully, just as Adam and Eve lived peacefully until something came along and took advantage of their harmless nature and thereby screwed everything up. For the Ood, it was the humans who enslaved them, causing the events of the episode. For the first man and woman, it was the serpent and the eating of the forbidden fruit. Then, an external change occurred for both of them. Once Adam and Eve's eyes were opened, they fashioned clothes for themselves to cover their nakedness. Once the Ood were forced into service, their secondary brains were mutilated and switched out with an artificial translation sphere. The temptation of the world refers to the appeal of vanities and material things like power or money. We see the negative influence these things have on two humans in Doctor Who, leading them to radical transformations. First we have Cassandra.
Moisturize me.
Her obsession with beauty and wealth leads her to become literally just a flab of skin, and to kill dozens of innocent people aboard a spacecraft. Of course, she also succeeds in becoming a source of countless internet memes. Next we have Professor Lazarus. Interesting name choice, by the way, writers of this episode. The CGI for this villain leaves a lot to be desired, but hey, at least they cast Mark Gatiss for the role. In his pursuit of greatness and immortality, as the Doctor points out, he has forgotten what life is really all about, and becomes a scorpion skeleton thing. The things of this world are passing away, as 1 John chapter 2 so eloquently puts it. And Christ himself even said in Luke 9:25, "What profit is it for one to gain the whole world, but lose their soul?" Build up treasure in heaven, my friends. Build up treasure in heaven. Temptation source number 3 is the devil. Not much explanation needed here on who this individual is. And surprise, surprise, we are saying the beast from the Impossible Planet and Satan Pit is an appropriate metaphor, because just freaking look at it. And so, what other Doctor Who villains can be used as a metaphor for temptation? Please put it in the comments. Next week, using Doctor Who villains to explain the nature of sin. And if you want to see more great videos that fuse your Catholic faith and your geekiness, then subscribe to Random Catholic Thoughts Geek. Don't forget to like, share, and suggest a topic. May the Lord be with you.